Welcome to our summer BBQ special. Get ready to fire up those grills because we're about to take your BBQ game to the next level. Today, we're diving into 5 mouth-watering recipes that will impress every guest at your next BBQ. We're talking finger-licking good, smoky flavors and juicy tenderness that will have everyone begging for more. So grab your aprons, and let's get this BBQ party started. Listen up, you donkey. We're diving into the world of BBQ, and we're not here to mess around. This is serious business, and if you want to make ribs that will have everyone talking, you need to pay attention. We're starting with a BBQ staple, classic BBQ ribs. These aren't just any ribs. These are the kind that make you the hero of every cookout. The kind that have people coming back for seconds, thirds, and even licking their fingers clean. We're talking fall-off-the-bone tender, juicy, and packed with so much flavor, it's an explosion in your mouth. Imagine biting into a rib and having the meat just melt away, leaving behind a burst of smoky, savory goodness. First, we're going to create a dry rub that'll make these ribs sing. This isn't just any rub, it's a symphony of spices that will penetrate deep into the meat, infusing it with layers of flavor that will make your taste buds dance. We're talking paprika, brown sugar, garlic powder, onion powder, a touch of cayenne for a kick. You want that, right? Each of these ingredients plays a crucial role. The paprika adds a smoky depth, the brown sugar brings a sweet balance, and the cayenne gives it that little bit of heat that makes everything pop. Don't even think about skipping the low and slow cooking method. This is where the magic happens. The low heat allows the fat to render slowly, basting the meat in its own juices, while the slow cooking time breaks down the tough fibers. We're talking hours, people, hours. This isn't a quick process, but trust me, the patience pays off. The longer you cook them, the more tender and flavorful they become. It's a labor of love, but the results are worth every minute. Low and slow is the only way to break down those tough fibers and get that melt-in-your-mouth texture. When you finally take that first bite, you'll understand why we put in all this effort. The meat will be so tender it practically falls apart. Now, for the BBQ sauce, this isn't some watery ketchup and brown sugar abomination. We're talking about a sauce that's rich, thick, and bursting with complex flavors. This sauce is going to elevate your ribs to a whole new level. We're building layers of flavor here. Each ingredient adds its own unique note, creating a harmonious blend that complements the smoky, savory ribs perfectly. This is where you can really get creative and make the sauce your own. Tangy, smoky, a touch of sweetness. This sauce is going to be the crowning glory on these ribs. When you brush it on, it caramelizes, creating a sticky, flavorful coating that makes every bite irresistible. Get ready to get your hands dirty because these ribs are best enjoyed devoured with your bare hands. There's something primal and satisfying about tearing into a perfectly cooked rib, savoring every bite and licking the sauce off your fingers. This is BBQ at its finest. Next up, we have a fantastic vegetarian option, grilled portobello mushrooms. These mushrooms are not just for vegetarians, they are a hit with everyone who loves a good hearty meal. Portobello mushrooms have a meaty texture that makes them a great substitute for meat in many dishes. Now before you turn your nose up at this one, trust me, these mushrooms are packed with flavor and can be just as satisfying as a steak. They are perfect for those who are looking to cut down on meat without sacrificing taste. These meaty mushrooms are marinated to perfection and grilled to bring out their rich, earthy flavors. The marinade not only enhances the natural taste of the mushrooms, but also adds a depth of flavor that is simply irresistible. We're going to marinate these beauties in a blend of olive oil, balsamic vinegar, garlic, and herbs. This combination creates a savory and slightly tangy marinade that complements the mushrooms perfectly. This marinade will infuse the mushrooms with incredible flavor and keep them juicy on the grill. The olive oil helps to keep the mushrooms moist, while the balsamic vinegar adds a touch of sweetness. Don't even think about overcooking these mushrooms. Overcooking can make them tough and rubbery, which is not what we want. We want them tender, not rubbery. The key is to grill them just until they are tender and juicy. A few minutes on each side over medium heat is all they need. Make sure to keep an eye on them and flip them halfway through to ensure even cooking. These grilled portobellos are perfect on their own, but they also make a fantastic addition to salads, sandwiches, or even as a topping for your favorite burger. They add a rich, savory flavor that can elevate any dish. For our seafood lovers, we have a treat that will make your taste buds dance with joy: grilled shrimp skewers. These are not just any shrimp skewers, they are the ultimate crowd pleasers. These skewers are incredibly easy to prepare, yet they pack a punch with their zesty, smoky flavor. Imagine biting into a perfectly grilled shrimp that's been marinated to perfection. The taste is so addictive, you'll be hooked from the first bite. We're using only the freshest, plumpest shrimp for these skewers. Fresh shrimp ensures that each bite is juicy and full of flavor. The quality of the shrimp makes a huge difference in the final dish. Don't even think about using those frozen, rubbery excuses for shrimp. Fresh shrimp is the way to go. Frozen shrimp can turn out rubbery and lack the vibrant taste that fresh shrimp brings to the table. The marinade is key here. It's what infuses the shrimp with that irresistible flavor. We're going for a vibrant blend of lemon juice, garlic, herbs, and a touch of chili flakes for a little heat. This combination creates a marinade that's both refreshing and slightly spicy, making each bite a flavor explosion. Thread the marinated shrimp onto skewers and grill them for just a few minutes per side, until they're pink and cooked through. The grilling process adds a smoky char that enhances the overall flavor. These skewers are delicious on their own, but they also pair perfectly with a side of rice or a fresh salad. Whether you're serving them at a summer BBQ or a casual dinner, these grilled shrimp skewers are sure to be a hit. No BBQ is complete without a great side dish. And what's more classic than BBQ corn on the cob? Slathered in butter and spices, this is a crowd pleaser that's sure to disappear fast. We're grilling the corn in its husks to keep it moist and tender. This also imparts a lovely smoky flavor to the corn. Once the corn is grilled, we're slathering it with a mixture of melted butter, garlic, herbs, and a sprinkle of smoked paprika. This corn on the cob is so good, you'll be tempted to eat it right off the cob. But hey, we won't judge you if you do. Finally, let's end on a sweet note with grilled pineapple drizzled with honey. This simple, yet delightful dessert is the perfect way to wrap up your BBQ feast. Grilling the pineapple caramelizes its natural sugars, creating a rich, smoky sweetness that's simply irresistible. We're drizzling the grilled pineapple with honey for an extra touch of sweetness and a hint of floral aroma. This grilled pineapple is delicious on its own, but you can also top it with a dollop of whipped cream or a sprinkle of chopped nuts for an extra touch of indulgence. Thanks for watching. Now you've got the recipes and the attitude to conquer any BBQ like a true culinary boss. Enjoy the process. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more delicious recipes that will make you the king or queen of the kitchen. Now go on, get grilling, and remember, if your food isn't cooked to perfection, you're a pathetic excuse for a chef. Happy grilling, everyone!